Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly and I am so happy that you stopped by. Today I thought I would share how I decorate my staircase railing for Christmas with my garlands and ribbons and other things. And I want to show you a cool little item that I use to actually hang the garland on the staircase, so on the banister, so that it doesn't scratch it in any way. I've used this technique for years and it works wonderfully. I also want to work on my hall table, which is just opposite me. Here, if you've been around on my channel, you know the table I'm talking about in my entry. I call it my entryway. It's just the hallway from the front door, which leads into my living room. I call it my entryway. I also might work on the little section in my front entryway. Just as you step inside the door, I have a little tiny spot where I usually put seasonal decor. So I might work on that as well and just try to give it a little touch of the Christmas spirit as well. So without any further ado, let's get going on decorating my front entryway and my staircase for Christmas.
Come joining us all, the feeling is here today. Come on now, let's go, caroling through the snow all day. We've been good, but we can last. Hurry Christmas, hurry now. What's under the Christmas tree for you and me? Oh, little bear toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa.
So to attach my garland to the actual railing, I have used these for a number of years, and it's these. I will insert a close-up right here. It is these rubber, they're almost like a zip tie, but they're made of rubber, and they are fantastic because they don't scratch your banister at all. They've got a little bit of stretch and give to them. They're clear, so you can easily hide them under the garland, but they have worked for years. I got those from Lowe's and Home Depot. I've had them, I would have to say, about 15 years, but I've seen them every year in Lowe's and or Home Depot since then. As a matter of fact, my mom, when she lived in her old home, had a huge staircase, and she liked to do the same thing as I do and do, you know, garland all the way up and around. And her garland and her staircase was so large and heavy, I picked her up a bunch of these over the years and she used them too. So I know you could still get them. As a matter of fact, I think I just saw them recently. If I can find a link to them, I will be sure to link it in the description box below. I'll check Amazon as well to see if you can buy something similar, but really they are just rubberized zip ties and they work great. So highly, highly recommend them if you're looking for a really easy way to hang garland on a banister. And the nice thing is, if you don't get it right the first time, you just quickly undo it and you can reposition it at any time. They are fantastic and you save a lot of damage on your railings.
Claus is coming.
I normally start on this side of the railings, this shorter side, which overlooks my living room. And what I do is I attach both ends using my zip ties, and then I do the draping part in the middle. It just kind of gives me an idea of how I want it to look. And I usually do attach some red ribbons at all the points that are attached to the railing and just let them hang over. Sometimes I do bows, but usually I just let them hang. And then I do a little bit of an extra ribbon and bow look on the ends on the banisters.
Hurry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you.
Now the other side of the railings are a lot more difficult because it is a lot longer. I come up the stairs and then I go around. And this one takes me a lot longer, but I basically do it in the same way, just attaching ends and then looping as I go. And I will, just like a Christmas tree, I'll start to fluff out the garland. Now you can see it's not the best garland. I don't buy the most expensive for my railings because I would need way too much. And this year I purposely did not buy any more because we are thinking of downsizing maybe in 2023, and I don't know if I will have railings to do this. So I didn't want to invest a lot of money into new garland, so I'm just using what I have. Again, it's not the best garland, but it works for these railings. And then I just go back and I attach my lights afterwards, and then I start embellishing it.
Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore.
Now the next day I came back in with some of my red beads that I have. Again, the poinsettia flowers that you see, these beads, they are all from the dollar store, and I cannot tell you how long I've had them. Some of the poinsettias are starting to look their age, so I have a feeling after this Christmas I may be getting rid of them just because they are getting a little old looking, and I think next year will be time to freshen up, maybe try something different. But now I'm just going to drape the beads through the garland, and I will do this on both sides of the railings. I don't go up and around on the stairs just because, again, I would need way too many.
In the highest, come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Now I'm going to start on my entryway hallway area. I'm going to start by replacing this picture. I love it. I could have kept it up for the Christmas season because it is a little bit wintry, but I do have this print that I love. I used last year for Christmas, so I'm going to replace it. I like to switch out prints and paintings in my home. Just gives the space a brand new look without having to spend any money. So I have had this one for a few years, and if you can believe it, I got it on a clearance sale and it was $5. I love it, and it's perfect for the winter time. It can take me through Christmas all the way through winter without having to change it. So now I'm going to work on my hall table here, and I decided to go with kind of a Santa theme here. I do have a granddaughter. I think I tell everybody that because I just love her so much, and I thought, you know, it's kind of whimsical, so I thought I'm going to go with a little bit of a Santa theme here for her. And now I'm just going to play around with some decor. It's going to change up quite a bit, but you'll see in the end how it came together, and I love the way it looks.
That Santa Claus and my records agree, then maybe this year Santa's coming home to me. I have found the perfect tree and dressed it to the nines.
decorating, I really don't have a plan in mind. I kind of do it as I go. I don't really have a plan. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But let me know in the comments below. Do you plan everything out, or are you like me and you just kind of work with it, and if you don't like it, you change it? I've heard recently that some people, some YouTubers, they actually plan out their decor and put it into place and then tear it all down and film it. I just don't have the time or the energy to do that. So that's why sometimes you see me change things around quite a bit and move it around, just because I don't know what I want to do. And this table was one of these things. I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do. But in the end, I think it came together really well, and I do love it.
There's a rumor spreading all over town, but of course it's not true. They say Santa ain't coming.
Again, all the elements that I used in this basket are all from the dollar store that I have had, including those little white snowballs and all the picks and the garlands as well.
Side by side to see this year Santa Claus is coming home to me. Yeah, this year Santa Claus is coming home to me.
Both this Santa boot and this little sleigh are items that I've had for a number of years, and about a couple of years ago I DIY'd them a little bit, such as I spray painted the boot black and added the fur around and all the little embellishments, and same with the sleigh. I spray painted it red, and then added the white fur trim. But now I decided I wanted a bit more sparkle on the table, so I'm just going to take some of my little twinkle lights and I'm just going to wrap them in that basket. Now moving on to the front of the hallway, this little tobacco basket that I got back in the fall, I love. So I am going to work on that now and try to put together an arrangement inside of it. And I'm just finding some picks I have. I have a little set of bells and some flowers, some pine cones, things like that. I'm going to see what I can come up with.
Pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening.
This ribbon I recently picked up at Costco. They have the best ribbons for the best price. You get that huge roll. I think it's 50 yards for a spool of ribbon, and I think it was $9.99 or $11.99. That is an amazing price, and they always have such pretty ribbon. So I did pick up this ribbon recently over at Costco, but be sure to check out Costco because they have some great ribbons at the holiday season.
With you, choirs will sing and the joy bells will ring. Nobody loves you as much as
I don't hot glue anything into the basket because I want to be able to switch out the decor for the different seasons. So you will see me just kind of play around with it, and I hook it. For this little swag, I actually took one of the picks on the base and used its stem as a hook, and I just hooked it through the basket so that it would stay in place. But everything else on this swag is kind of intertwined on itself so it stays together.
it's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
And now here's a look at how my railings and my entryway all came together for Christmas 2022.
It's all around us. Christmas has found us.
This has to be one of my favorite views during the Christmas season, sitting in the living room and looking up and seeing all the lights, all the red ribbon and the green garland. It just makes it feel so special, so cozy, and so inviting in the home. I absolutely adore doing my railings for Christmas. And here's a look at the entryway table, and you will notice quite a few changes since the beginning of the video.
We're still here.
One of the biggest changes was I took this tree that I've had for a number of years. It's my all-time favorite of my little mini trees that I have in the house, and I added it to the table. I had forgotten about it downstairs, and I always love adding it here. And then my Santa, he is actually a tree topper that I've had for over 10 years. I think he's just gorgeous. Adding the twinkle lights into this basket was the perfect little addition to not just this arrangement, but to the overall look and feel of the table. It just brings to life the table and plays off the garland that is right across from it. And then I did add these two beautiful silver deers. Believe it or not, I got these at my local dollar store. They are gorgeous. They're so heavy. You would think they were high end, and I got the last two in the store, and I am so thrilled with them. I happened to stumble across them the night before and just knew they had to come home with me and add to this table. And I did pick up this poinsettia plant from Lowe's. They were having a sale on them, so I thought, why not? I do love picking up poinsettias at this time of year. I just love having them in the house. And the cushion that I placed here on the bench is actually coming off a little turquoisey on the camera, but it is actually a deep velvet green cushion cover that I picked up off Amazon, and I love it. But I do want to thank you so much for spending some of your time with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you would pause this video right now and hit that subscribe button before you exit on out. I would love to have you join me each week. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really does help my channel out. And until I talk to you in my next video, guys, I hope you have a great week.